What's up, everybody? Welcome back to JR Business, and today we have a special guest.
We got Prince here, in from New Jersey. He flew down today. We're gonna be talking everything eBay. We're gonna be hopping in the Ferrari F430 here in just a moment. And Christian, you and Andrew are staying behind to work on the BMW.
That's right, yep, we have a couple jobs to tackle. As you know, the BMW was wrecked and we bought it back, and we are going to rebuild the car. So that will be our task while they're out and about. So keep an eye on JR Garage for that video.
Yes, but we're excited to get into some eBay action because we've been promising more eBay content, and without further ado, we're here to deliver. So let's get into this. All right, guys, we made it into the Ferrari. We're gonna be driving around this today. It's actually like snowing, or I don't know, beginning to snow. I was not expecting this, so Ferrari and snow, why not? But Prince, of course, thanks for coming by. I was really hyped to meet up with you, but he flew down today. You flew down, bro. I'm that special, man. But of course, like, he's huge on eBay. We've been talking over social media, just talking about eBay stuff. Because as you guys know, Christian and I have done a ton with eBay ever since like 2008, and I learned that you've been doing it about the same amount of time. Like
early high school for me, so that was around 2009.
Boom.
So I've been doing
Sweet. So we want to talk about in this video, of course, like just everything eBay, quite a bit of stuff. We want to talk about his progression from starting, why he started, like what he started with, what he's doing now, and then just where we see eBay moving forward as a whole, things like that. So we're gonna talk about a bunch of stuff, but how did you like get started? What made you say, I'm gonna try eBay out?
So this is exactly how I started. So before I got into eBay, even e-commerce, I got into like Craigslist, like local marketplaces, flipping stuff. I was flipping everything, talking about like lawnmowers, electronics, anything, right? And eventually I found eBay, which at the time was kind of new. It was more, people were using it as a business. It was like more of a hobbyist type thing. So I started selling, flipping things on there, you know, kind of leisurely, part-time, high school stuff. So
I think that's such a big thing. We were talking about, like, you can get started like really at any age with any budget, and at any time. Ship from your house. You don't need to go get some office space. No. Like you do not, and it can be so easy to start. Like with flipping, that's like the number one thing I tell young people. I'm like, go out there and just flip stuff and make money. Like, there's so much money to be made off off stuff that people don't know the value. Like, go on Craigslist, go to thrift shops. You can do so much to find items.
Even before that, like, people always ask me how do they get started, and I'm always like, you can just find stuff around your house. Like, it's guaranteed you have a couple $1,000s of stuff around your house that you can flip on eBay.
Old electronics if you don't use them anymore. Just all sorts of things.
Pretty much anything you can put on eBay.
Yeah.
So that's a great way to start.
That's the beauty of eBay, and then you can reach hundreds of millions, billions. I don't know. Heck, the reach is so far.
The traffic is growing every single year.
Yeah. More and more people. It's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So that's very true. So anyone out there asking where can, dang it, I just went through an underpass and didn't floor it. There's our opportunity. But yeah, for any of you guys out there wondering, you know, oh, well, how can I get started? Oh, it's too hard. No, it really is easy, and you can get started with just flipping some things. And that's important to get like familiar with the platform too. Yeah. Because once you start doing your first couple orders, building up some feedback points, we'll get into that a little later and the experience. But you learn really fast when you're actually shipping out orders, and it's not that hard. We'll get into how he ships all of his orders and how we ship ours. You have like an assembly line going. I was watching one of your Instagram posts about just how you pre-make stuff up hundreds at a time, and then you just slap a label for quick shipping, which is very important on eBay. When you're one of the quickest shippers, you know, that helps with the algorithms and helps with customer satisfaction, of course. So proceed from there. Then what happened? Where'd you go from flipping stuff and things?
So I was flipping this one by one, and I started realizing the trend of where e-commerce is going. So I'm like, let me treat this like a business instead of like a side income, because the money I was using for like, you know, like just going out and partying, doing whatever. But then I was like, maybe I can turn it into like a career, maybe. So I started finding suppliers. I looked at like Alibaba, like all over the country. I called pawn shops, like, do you have these electronics? And then slowly I built up this list of people I could contact. And I never source in person, so I don't go out anywhere and source in person. It's always on the phone, emails, things like that. And so I built up a list of suppliers, and it is what it is now.
Sweet. Yeah, I do a little bit of both. I do a lot of in-person stuff, but you're right, that takes a lot of time. It's like quite annoying, whereas if you can do everything over the phone, I do that in some cases where I'm just call somebody up, yo, I need this, they ship it right to your door, boom, they go out and orders the next day. So that's ideal. But yeah, it's like the same thing what I do with old collectibles and coins and currency. That's what I do a lot of on eBay. I would go to shops, just buy up a bunch of inventory for cheap, you know what sells on eBay. Guys, use eBay at completed listings to get an idea of the market. Like, please, like, don't always look at active listings, because people can ask whatever they want. That doesn't tell you the value of something. Go to completed listings, see what things sell for, and then you have a real idea of the market. So I would just go in there, look what things are selling for on eBay, look what they want for it, and if there's a difference, I'd buy it, flip it, and then, you know, we started to build up the clientele and stuff.
Exactly. It's that simple. You just need to figure out what products sell well and then go from there. And there's tools like TerraPeak and things like that. Have you heard of that?
Yeah,
so we'll give you a bunch of data on eBay.
Yeah, so progressing forward, you got more experience, built up more things, and then you got into, like, when did you get into electronics, or are we not there yet?
No, we're getting there. So now we're at college, right? I'm still flipping stuff. I'm looking at electronics, and I'm looking at like warehouse space, because now when you're looking at a real business, you have to take into consideration all the factors. Okay, you got to take in space, you got to take in location, what you can source. So I looked at small stuff. I looked at like small cameras, accessories, things of that nature.
True.
And so I started picking up a bunch of those. And during my college, like around junior year, I started getting to like a full-time income. Yeah. And so I was studying civil engineering at the time, and that's when I started taking it less seriously, because e-commerce was blowing up for me. And by senior year, it was over a six-figure income at that point. So, you know. So
college,
at that point,
business.
At that point, I finished college. My parents wanted me to. I was already so deep into it. But there's a lot of opportunities out there, and eBay is one of them.
So yeah, we were weighing the same things with like college, school. I mean, we were in high school. Heck, we were in middle school, and we were making like
these guys were
tens of thousands of dollars. Yeah, we hit 100K. If you guys haven't watched that video, we hit 100K in sales. By the time I left elementary school. Jeez.
Holy crap.
So yeah, go check out that video. I explain all about it and how we got there. But yeah, so like we were balancing the school thing. It's like, okay, do we really need to be trying in high school if we're already grossed like millions in revenue? Or like, but we still did, because like we try hard in like everything we do. So we still graduate really good. But we definitely said, okay, college, like 4 years of our life, or building our personal brands and businesses and everything else we're doing for 4 years. Right. So we just went that route. But okay, so you were in a similar position. Gotcha. Yeah. So what electronics have you found? We were talking at lunch. So iPhones, you like way too crowded, right? In the market.
Super saturated. It's hard to get into. You know, it's all possible, but it's very hard to get into. So I started looking at what else is hype. I'm like, how about GoPros, the action cameras?
GoPros, yeah.
Waterproof action cameras. And I started really looking into that. I did a lot of research, a lot of data behind it, and then I started finding suppliers, and that's where it all kind of unraveled for me.
Sweet. Yeah. The research is always, you know, so important, like we were saying. But once you know there's a market there, you know what's selling. You know, do more research. Find how much you can get the items for. I mean, of course, that's huge. You got to look for your suppliers. Know if there's suppliers out there where you can get it from in the quantity you need, and know if it's sustainable. I guess it can't just be like, yeah, fad items are cool. Like they're hot at one moment, but the next week they could be completely dead. Right. So you got to really select your items well. So you try to have kind of like a limited or just select number of, you know, SKUs. You don't want too many items out there, but you also want items that are solid and stuff. Yeah,
so like you were talking about the complete listings, I see what sells the best, and I market to those the most. I'm also looking at products like Canon, Nikon. Those are also hot products. So that's what I'm looking into.
Gotcha. So what's next? Are you gonna keep just adding items to one?
Well, I'm gonna keep building the eBay, because the potential is unlimited, right?
Right. Yeah.
You can do anything you want on the platform. You can sell 100 million on there if you want.
Yep.
There's companies like BHFO.
That's so amazing.
Have you heard of BHFO?
No, I have not.
They turned it into like a massive like 100-person company.
Holy crap.
Off of eBay.
Yeah, that's so true. I see some of those companies. They got like million feedback points. You know, they get like thousands of feedbacks every day, and I'm like, holy.
You gotta understand, that's someone. Someone started that.
That's true. Know? That's a warehouse somewhere shipping out all those items, all those employees.
Yeah.
That's big business. So yeah, and get as big as you want it to. From just a tiny little flipping store that we did into a full-blown business with I think we have a little over 1,000 items or hundreds. I don't know. You said you had like a couple hundred or something?
I have a couple hundred. But all my items are restockable, high quantity stuff.
Oh yeah, that's a big thing I want to hit on. You can get more of them, you can sell as many as you want, replenish them. And I'm like 50-50. I have some of those items where I can constantly replenish and just boom, 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 boom. As many sell, I'm happy. I can ship as many as I want. And then I have some one-off items which are a pain in the butt, because the time it takes to list them, it's just a lot more time consuming. Whereas like I always call them like my cash cow listings. They're just out there. I sell thousands of quantity on that listing, and it's like, you gotta
once you spend like a couple minutes to put it up, it's up there forever. So
yeah. That's the beauty.
I'll
turn this off for 1 second just so it's completely quiet while we hit on our last points here. Like I've hit on in my like 5 tips on eBay video, just that intro that I did with you guys. Like pictures are huge. Everyone overlooks pictures. They take like stupid like little vertical thing on their iPhone.
I've seen people take pictures of like clothes on like grass outside. Like that's not a good way to market.
Oh my
your
goodness.
product,
Take
you know?
time with the pictures, especially if it's a listing. If it's cash cow listing that's going to be repetitive and you're going to sell thousands on it, oh my God, you better make that listing the best listing ever.
Yeah.
Really high quality pictures. Fill up the title fully with all the keywords. Make it attractive. I always, on my really big listings, I use a subtitle like bold titles. Like
Right.
I pay all of eBay's like $6 in extra add-ons because that listing's gonna make me tens of thousands of dollars. So
Right.
consider that, and then have a really good description. Always, you know, make it lengthy. Don't just have one paragraph. Like I've been over all this stuff in my previous eBay videos, but that's huge. Like the people with just 2 sentences, they're like, yeah,
I would recommend like bullet points, make it clear and concise.
true.
You know
what you're gonna get.
Yeah, but I
all
mean
the
for
points.
you, maybe your coins, you'd have to like really detail it out. 'Cause
Yeah.
collectible stuff, different products, different
Yeah.
strategies.
Just
so.
know your market, know your customers, and then of course just the pricing. Don't undercut yourself. Yet don't be the highest out there. I mean,
Yep.
you got to be competitive. You got to sell, and eBay is ruthless though. I mean, there are competitors all around the world trying to fight for the business.
Just like any other business.
Yeah,
though, right?
yeah. eBay is
So-
not some like, oh, just throw up a listing and you're gonna make
some
like
money.
millions of dollars off it. Oh boy, to get there, it's
Right.
not easy. The countless late nights. I mean, I always see your Instagram. By the way, follow him on Instagram right here and on YouTube. You have a YouTube channel
Yes, I do.
with more videos on eBay, all that good eBay content. So all that will be linked down below and right here. So go check them out. But yeah, I see you grinding all those late nights. You're texting
Yeah.
me at 4 a.m. I'm like, what the heck are you up for? I'm like, hey, it's the entrepreneurial.
You were up at
Yeah,
3 a.m. too.
I know.
So,
That's the thing.
yeah.
Entrepreneurs are always up late grinding. Okay, we can hit on shipping real quick. So a lot of people are wondering, do you use USPS?
Yes, I use USPS for everything.
That seems to be the
I think
best.
shipping is like the biggest obstacle for most people when they start. They're like, how
Yeah.
the hell am I going to ship
Yeah,
stuff?
it's not that hard.
It's not
eBay
hard.
makes it really seamless. They have USPS in their like label
Yeah.
printing. You can
Right.
just print label. Already has the postage on there. Boom, slap on the label. You're good to go. Include a little packing slip or something
Yeah.
about you. You know, we include something that says, you know, thanks for your order, blah, blah. You know, if there are any issues arising, you know, please contact us first. You know, don't go straight to a case or negative feedback because negative
Right.
feedback sucks. Like it can really kill an account if you have too many.
Yep.
You're going to get them regardless, but you want to avoid them and keep a pretty good feedback score for sure. Of course, like you're gonna get stuff that doesn't show up. You're gonna get people trying to scam you out of stuff, especially electronics. I mean,
I
GoPros.
will say though, over the years, because eBay started off as a platform where people were like, oh, this kind of scam me or this kind of this.
Yeah.
Over time, now what it is today, it's pretty clean.
Yeah,
There's-
but-
I haven't had a scam issue in a long time.
Yeah, it's been solid. eBay's
So-
working hard on it because with their buyer and seller protection. Guys, definitely we want you to drop your comments down below. We can, I mean, we're not that far away. If we link up again, we can do more eBay content. Follow his channels to keep up to date on his content. But eBay's fun. It's just
It really is a lot of fun.
always
every day is kind of exciting.
yeah,
you know?
and it's just that awesome feeling when you have your own store. It's your business. Like there's my store.
Yeah.
Here are my items, and just the sales coming in are the most satisfying thing ever. I mean, we both have the eBay app. When you go and check, and it's like,
Yeah, like-
boom, 10 new things and $600. And
Yeah, so the reason I didn't drive here, I flew here because it was a 4-hour drive for me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm just gonna fly. On the flight here, I was working on eBay. That made me more money than wasting the 4 hours
there
driving.
you go. Oh, that's so true. Yeah.
So
If you're just working, yeah, I was up till.
makes sense.
Frick, what was I? It was really late. It was like 4:30. I was up posting a really good listing. That's one of my cash cows. Like it's like a solid listing. It's like $30 a pop.
Okay.
I'm gonna sell thousands for sure. So I don't know if this applies to you as much. It really applies to me. Like including bonus items or having when they buy multiples. Buy 5 get.
Yeah.
Like I mean, you can almost do. I'm sure on some of your items, buy 5 GoPros and get a
I do
battery.
that all the time because I sell GoPros and all the accessories.
Oh, true.
So people are always on that.
That's-
always bundling stuff.
That's
Yeah.
really huge, guys. Bundling stuff, it just gets like people excited, like, ooh, bundle, like, ooh, if I buy 2, then I get this. Just when applicable, try to do bonuses or specials and get them to buy extra. Little things you can do, like
You could
this-
run sales.
Oh,
all the
oh,
time.
yeah.
You could-
Sales are
There's
huge.
even ads now. You can run promoted ads.
Yeah, sponsored listings.
Sponsored listing, yep.
There's so many things you can do. Little tips and tricks you learn, and we want to cover them more in future videos, but I hope you guys got definitely drop some nuggets in there. Okay, here we go. That's good. Okay, let's head back the direction we came. I'll get that tunnel on video. We'll go ripping through that. You guys can hear this Ferrari because I know I haven't done any pulls yet.
This
Gee.
thing is a lot louder than you guys think.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. You can barely hear. Oh yeah. What was that, like half throttle too.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't even 100%, dude. I'm like scared to go 100% nuts. There you guys have it. See, I told you. Oh man, this is the first time I've driven the Ferrari on the JR Business Channel. I'm like, heart's racing, man.
Your heart, my heart's racing.
Yeah. All right, we are approaching the underpass. All right, here we go.
Bro, cops from like 2 miles away can hear that.
I know. All right, ready? We're gonna scare Andrew. Oh, poor Andrew.
He closed his ears before he even did it.
Yeah, he knew. Andrew, you covered your ears. Clever guy. All right, guys, just got back from the 4:30. What do you think about the car, bro?
This thing is sick. It's
a
like
rocket.
What, 14 years old?
14 years
So
old.
modern.
Look how good that looks for 14 years old. Not bad, Ferrari, not bad.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a childhood dream car. You remember when these things came out?
Oh,
you were
yeah.
like that age
Also,
that
like
would
high
know.
schoolish, yeah.
Yeah, once again, thanks for dropping by. Please go ahead and comment things down below. Questions, anything. We'll be happy to make follow-up videos. Tell me about Gary V article written about you.
Gary V, yeah. Actually, I'll give you the link. I can show it to them. They wrote like a little article about me, about eBay and everything. So if you guys want to check that out, feel
Yeah.
free.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a big like if you did. Drop a comment down below. Subscribe if you are new. Endless good business content coming, and we will see you in the next one.